Red is a Pokemon trainer with one goal in mind: to catch every Pokemon ever. Something that has never been done before, not until now. This is the story on how a 10-year-old boy from Pallet Town became one of the greatest trainers of all time. This story starts off like any typical Pokemon adventure. Red getting out of bed and his mom telling him that Professor Oak is ready to give him his starter Pokemon. And just like that, Red is off to never see his mom again and to get his starter Pokemon. Before Red makes it into the lab, he encounters his rival, Blue, and he informs Red that he is also getting a starter Pokemon today, and they'll be starting their adventure at the exact same time. When they meet up with Professor Oak, he hands them a Pokédex, and this is supposed to be an encyclopedia to record all the data of the Pokemon around the world. And Professor Oak says his goal is to fully complete this encyclopedia, which is why he wants to send Red and Blue off on a journey to help him gather all the data of all the Pokemon in the world. And when Professor Oak says world, he's talking about only the Kanto region, because I'm sure his brain would explode if he knew there were more than 151 Pokemon. Now, with all that being said, it was now time for the boys to pick their starter Pokemon, and their choices were between Charmander the Fire Lizard, Squirtle the Water Turtle, and Bulbasaur the Grass Frog. Oak offers Blue to pick his starter first, but Blue says he'll be humble and let Red pick first, so Blue's a pretty nice guy. Red says that he's actually already made his decision, and that he's gonna go with Charmander because his dad named him Red because he hoped that Red would have the passion and the energy of a red hot fire. And by the way, this is one of the only times that Red mentions his father, and we never hear or see about him again. Professor Oak goes ahead and tells Blue he can pick his starter now, and he asks Blue if he was going to pick Squirtle because his name was Blue. But Blue says that he would never pick his starter off of such a stupid thing, and the only reason why he wanted to pick second is to get the type advantage against Red, so he's going with Squirtle. Red gets pretty mad at this and tells Blue he wants to have a battle to prove that his starter Pokemon was stronger, but Blue says he does not want to battle Red at all because he's gonna taint the memories of his first Pokemon battling such a weak trainer. And damn, I forgot that back then your rivals were not your friends in Pokemon. And with all that being done, Red and Blue are off on their journey, and Red encountered his first Pokemon in the wild, a Pidgey. And Red and Charmander completely fumbled this. They were not in sync, and the Pidgey managed to escape from the Pokeball and run away. Red didn't give up though. He locked in with Charmander and kept trying, and they eventually ran into a Rattata and captured it. Red was so excited that he was able to catch Rattata, he went on a rampage, catching every single Pokemon that he possibly could in the starter area, and he encountered his first trainer battle. It was a youngster with a Nidoran, and Red completely destroyed it, and Red was so tunnel visioned on catching Pokemon, he tried to capture the trainer's Pokemon. And besides the fact that it's completely illegal in their universe, it doesn't end up working. The trainer tells Red not to do that again or he'll be labeled as a thief, and he guides Red to the proper direction to go to the city. On the way there, Red ends up encountering